Happy New Year! All right, so today we're going to go over solid quads. They must touch zeros, eights, and nines are valuable. The amount is going to be from $4 to $20, and leading is going to be 6 to 20. So let us open the big binder of the world's highly collectible bills and go into solid quads. Now, let's actually go ahead and see if we can directly find solid quads here. All right. Love this little one here. Solid quads. We're looking at American currency, and we have a total of 8 digits and a serial number. Now, what we want is we want one of these digits to actually be consecutive with its same digit. So here we have 2, 4, 0, 0, 0, 0, 4, and then an 8. Now, this is a D and an A here. If I had an A and a B, it would be worth 25 cents more. Yeah, I know it's weird, but if you have a higher letter and a lower letter, it's a bit better right now in that part. So we have 4 of the same digit consecutively. They must be touching. That's a solid quad. Okay. Now, always when you have solid quads, looking to make sure that the numbers here are the same. If this is in 3 and this is an 8, the bill would be worth a lot more because you would have a special misprint with that. Okay. Now, the condition of the bill, it's okay. Not exactly a bit better, but now the one above it is not exactly in good condition either there, okay? What we have is a 7444930. Okay. Now remember, there's leading and trailing. Leading is starting, trailing is ending. All right. Now that's where you would want that. Now, what are these bills worth? Let's go into the beginning part of it right now with solid quads. $4 to $20, 6 to 20 right now. Zeros, sevens, and eights are worth more. So we have zeros. This bill would be worth a bit more right now. Okay, which is very, very good. All right, $6 to $20 is always good there. All right, now let's go into the top 2 here. What do we have? We have a 2521119. Okay, it's not leading or trailing, so it doesn't end or begin with that. Now here's the thing: we have a 0 here, 0009319. Now this is also a low serial number bill if it goes with longer than 3 zeros. So anything after 3 zeros leading is good. So this is a low serial number bill with zeros as a solid quad. And the condition, okay, isn't kind of okay there. All right. Now I do have a good amount of solid quads there. So let us go over this here. Now, what do we have on the top part here? All right, we got high numbers. We got a 728888800. Now, this is actually good because what this is, for those of you who do know, this is a triple consecutive. Okay, this is an 8888 and then a 00. So this is also a triple consecutive where I actually have the digits that do repeat twice. The 8 repeats twice, and the 0 as well. Now the good part, this is a 7-2, so and the bill is in very good condition. No cracks, no crevices. This may be uncirculated out of that pack. It's a very, very good bill right now. All right, untouched. Looks good. All right, let's go to the next one right below it. Now below it, we have something very good. Now the 8s are high numbers as well. 00333346. Okay, we have the 3 as a solid quad there. It is not exactly a low serial number bill because there needs to be 3 zeros in the beginning leading for this to actually be a low serial number bill. So it is not a low serial number bill. Okay. Let's get rid of that glare and kind of do that there. Okay, this is a bit better. All right, now what do we have here? We have a 29444409. Now the 4 is actually dead center if you clearly see that. The 09 is here and the 29 is here. The 4s are dead center. Okay, now that's very good. It's not leading or trailing right now either, but it's an actual even there. All right, now the next one here, we do have a very, very good bill right here, right now. We have a 39538888. The 8 is trailing. The 8 is at the end here, okay, which is very, very good. And this is a high number status bill. So this is good. This bill is worth between $6 and $20 right now. Also, you have to take the condition into effect. This bill will probably go for about $10. Also because it's the high eights. So condition here, I'd probably say is about a 7 right now, a 7 out of 10. It's in a bit good condition, not really bent or anything like that. You have high eights, you have a solid quad for that. The bill, this one right here will probably be about a good $10. They'll bargain it down to possibly a 7. Okay. All right. Now let's go with this next one here. 61167777. Now I do want to pay attention to this part right here. You may see this on certain bills where the last digit is a bit higher than what you would normally have. That does happen. That is what you call a high number or misprint, okay? That's the digit here is usually a slightly higher sometimes. You might find it larger out there. We'll have that on other bills. Now, again, we have 7s, 8s, and 9s, which are part of the high numbers. The good part is we actually have a double here. You know what this bill is? This bill is a triple consecutive solid quad. Why? Because I have a double 1, a double 7, and another double 7. And the crazy part is, you know what I just realized? We have a double 6 as well. If this was a 2 and then a 6, you wouldn't have it. But you know what we also have? We have a 4 pairs note. This note here, whoa. Yeah, this note, wait a minute, a 1 and a 1, 6, and 7 is also a shit. Okay, we've got a high note here. Okay, what is this note? Okay, this note here is a 6, a 1, and a 7. Those are the digits here. So right now, this note is a trinary note. Okay, it's also a solid quad, 7777, and they're touching. Okay, solid quad. On top of that, it's a triple consecutive. We have the 1, the 7, and the 7. Okay, triple consecutive. Now, the condition of the bill, damn, could be better. The condition of the bill definitely could be better. What else could this be? Not necessarily, it's got a mini radar here right now. This note is a trinary solid quad triple consecutive note. Now, most of you are like, dude, that's a mouthful. Yeah, but guess what? That mouthful makes this bill worth a lot more because solid quads can go from $3 to $20. Triple consecutives can go upwards about 3 to 5. But trinary notes can practically reach about $30, depending on what the numbers are. However, we also have a high number here. So this note is a trinary, solid, quad, triple consecutive note. This note, if labeled and sold correctly, in better condition, could fetch about $50. Okay, because you have one note with multiple names on it, and we can double check that by the serial number. Remember, as long as we have the serial number here, we're good to go. Now, we do have some wear and tear. As is where it is right now, you could probably get about a good $20 for it right now. All right, which I'm sure some people will take right to the bank and get their singles of it. What we have is a 61167777. So this right here is a solid quad. 617 is a trinary note. These are the only 3 unique digits in this bill. I want to make sure you get that. And on top of that, 117777 is a triple consecutive. This one note right here, about a good $20 right off the bat. Right off the bat. And that's a low. That's probably the lowest I would actually do with that right now. So to know that I actually have one of these is amazing.